Hello students, welcome once again to our series. See, now from today you will be getting few questions from AoD also. Acha, let me answer that part that few students have been asking that why I am using Google now. I had an eye surgery few days back. Okay, so maybe for a week or 2 weeks you will find me using Google during these video sessions. Okay, so chaliye, let's move ahead. So that's the first question which you would have got today. How to approach it? The function is given, the relation is given here, fx plus f double dash x is equal to minus times x into gx into f dash x. Okay, this is understood that this is the sign for product here for all x belonging to R, where we are also given that gx is greater than 0. It's always positive for all x belonging to R. Then we have to find x at which this function attains maxima. Okay, so we have to find that x where this function attains maxima. See, if like when I am solving this question, so how I started, I said okay, we have to discuss anything about this function. Let us assume to be some function. So hx is f of x whole square plus f dash of x whole square. Okay, so for maxima, for minima, for increasing, for decreasing, for any such thing, we know the first step is to differentiate the function. So let us find h dash x. So what do we get? So h dash x is 2 times fx using chain rule, f dash x plus 2 times f dash x into its derivative f double dash x. Okay, now just take 2 f dash x common. What are we left with? We are left with fx plus f double dash x. Okay, so what do we get? We get here 2 times f dash x into, now see, this is what we are given here, fx plus f double dash x. How much is it? So minus x into g of x into f dash x, isn't that? Now when you put this value, so therefore h dash x is, so how much is it? So h dash x is, see, f dash x into f dash x, so that is minus 2 f dash x whole square gx whole multiplied by x here. Okay, now why did I put this in the bracket? Because see, the sign of these terms, this is always greater than 0 because it's a square, it can be negative. This is given to be greater than 0 for all x belonging to R. So what are we left with? So h dash x can be written as minus p square x. So p square, just to ensure that rest of the terms are positive. Okay, now for maxima, so if you have s dash x, we need to check its sign about, so at which point it's 0, so this is 0 at x is equal to 0. So how does the sign of h dash x vary or change when we move from the left side of 0 to the right side of 0? So when you are on the left side of 0, that means x is less than 0. Of course h dash x is positive, so if I write it here, so therefore h dash on the left side of 0 is positive and the derivative on the right side of 0 is negative. So the sign is changing while moving from left to right, the sign is changing from positive to negative, hence we will get maxima. So therefore maxima will occur, so maxima will occur at x is equal to 0 here. So that was the first question, but why I started with this one? See, because normally we are in habit of finding maxima, minima, anything we can discuss easily if the function is very well defined. I mean, that's given. So here, since the everything was in terms of fx, f dash, g, so that's why I started my like AoD with this question. Okay, where everything is unknown, everything is in terms of fx and gx, and then hence we have to conclude our result here. Okay, so that's it for today, and let's meet with the next question in our next video, bachcho.